I love this game. When anybody asks me what my favourite of something is, I can seldom offer a clear-cut answer. But I don't hesitate in saying that Team Fortress 2 is one of my favourite games. It just... It has so much to it, and so much variety and intrigue and creativity, and it's awesome. And Valve's treatment of it is absolutely disgusting. This is a multi-billion with a fucking B corporation that consists of 300 to 400 employees. That's fucking insane. Valve is unique, and it's undoubtable how they do a lot right, and they drive forward. There's a reason they are in the position that they're in. There's no doubt about that. There's a lot that's great about the ethics and intelligence behind this company. But whatever it is that is preventing them to actively focus on this game and to just hire some fucking employees to work on this game, and that's all they work on. It's maddening. It's absolutely maddening that this is allowed, that they offer the cash shop and is the only thing that they will update with content not even made by paid employees. It's crooked. It's absolutely crooked. And the fact that the game can exist in this state is appalling. They can't even offer moderators for their official servers. There's no standard. Like, their super genius innovative program that's gonna stop them from ever needing to hire anyone again, it's just not there. They don't have it. Doesn't seem like they are any close to getting it. They need to bite the bullet, swallow the pride, and just get a team together to work on this game full time, or just kill the cash shop. I just want to fucking end to TF2. It cannot continue to exist in this state. So there's either the first situation, which we all want. We all just want some employees for the game. We want a full team. We want moderators, bug fixes and all this. We want full-time development on the game. It doesn't need to be content, just more administrative work. People who are actually looking at the community maps, testing them, hosting events and betas, full testing them, pre-updates, actually having a development team working on the fucking game. Or the second option is, again, to kill the cash shop. Just kill the fucking cash shop and just do what it is that you clearly want to do, which is just not work on the game. If the resource and the development and the time of actually focusing on making the game in a respectable place is too much, then morally they have to just kill the cash shop, because they cannot offer money for this game. They cannot offer this game as a product that represents the standard of their company. They cannot. Games like Left 4 Dead, for instance, can just exist in their own little community and community servers and can flourish in that way. There is no obligation there, but Team Fortress 2 was built to be a game for them to support and function, and their transition into ceasing that has not been graceful. They need to do something. And I'm gonna be doing, and I will be doing this. Fix TF2, save TF2, this protest every single fucking year until they finally make a decision and do something. They actually start doing something. And you should too. Every year. Do not give up. Do not lay dormant. Because the first campaign showed that we can be heard. Whether you say it was a success or failure because nothing happened is irrelevant. We have to look at what those events actually transpired to. We got a response from the official Twitter page that is clearly, it shows influence. It shows that we have something, we do have something, there is something here that we can go at. If there was just nothing, then it would have been a lost cause, but we got something. So the influence that we have is not nothing. It didn't do nothing. We just have to do it again and do it differently. And different every time, never the same thing. We have to remain fresh to just show why we're so pissed off about it. I mean, for me, I've changed my review on Steam. I think we should review bomb it, whack down the negative, because as much as I love this game, this is my most played game on Steam. It's the first game I played on Steam, and I have just adored it so much ever since. I'm not a crazy sweat. I mean, I've played it since 2013, and I only have 800 to 900 hours into it. Some people have tens of thousands. I've never been a big sweat of this game, but I've always loved this game so much. And I mean, 800 to 900 hours isn't no hours. And I still don't feel like I've even touched the surface of some of the capabilities of some of the classes and the weapons and the synergies that go on there. It's an incredible game. It's so much fun. It's such a beautiful blend of like old school Quake games, but class and loadout systems that were coming out around that time, and more modernized games like Overwatch. I didn't want to say Overwatch, but you know, when Overwatch first came out, that game was fucking great. That game was awesome. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, the characters were a bit like, oh. But the gameplay was solid. But TF2 still was like, because it had the influence of something like Quake, which a lot of games are starting to come back to, by the way. I'm loving that. Movement is becoming more of a thing again. But TF2 had that, and it has just like, it's great. I love this game. I love it. The rocket jumping, like Demo Man, and oh my god, it's just this game is just truly an original. I mean, there is just no other game that you could be in the middle of a fight and people just break out in a Congo, like you'll just be there defending a point and you just see some guy walking into the Congo. Yeah, okay, if people are playing a long time they might think that's just like, oh, Like, you can't help but at least smile when you see shit like that happening. It's never a dull moment when moments like that happen in this game. It's just unique and original, and it's just awful that they're really just ignoring the game, ignoring its demands, and just not upholding the quality and respect of the game and its legacy. So again, you know, my ideal scenario is obviously they just turn around and like, okay, we're gonna get a development team, it's gonna get ported to Source 2, and we're just gonna like update the game again, and it's all gonna be great and brilliant and awesome. But as much as I want that, and I want that, that's what I want. The most feasible solution I see is just killing off the cash shop and just letting the game exist in its community state as it has been for the past 5 years. People that say, oh, that kill the game, it's like that would literally just put the game in the state it has always been, but it would just free Valve of the obligation to actually maintain it, which they are just not doing. Just like a fun game to play. It's just fun. It's fun to play. It's just really fun to play this game. You can just goof around, fuck around, do whatever you want. Just deathmatch, sweat it out. If you want to make this game super competitive, you can. It's got all the elements there. All of it's there for like interesting decisions, dynamic compositions, all this stuff. It's there, and that all exists within again this game that you can just fuck around and just pick a character to be a fat Russian guy and just walk around in a sandwich and nobody's gonna shoot you. I mean, like, come on, man, like. This game's just got something that all games wish they fucking had. It's the best. It's the best, and it just really kills me to just see it in this game. See it in this state. Seriously, Valve, fix your fucking game.